everyone. Hello. Welcome to Thirsty Thursdays. So from now I will try to conform to this, try to be in here every Thursday at 4 p.m. Paris time. I hope you are all doing well. I'm actually trying to start the event on Discord too. And what you are seeing right now is me finishing what I was doing what I was actually doing on Monday. Yep. Because I just want to time the dialogue right, but I think I will do I will pause that and really just timing, but I had an upset tummy all afternoon actually, so hi, hello. Nan guy? Not guy? Non guy is not here. So this 30 Thursday will be about what to do. Hey, where are you? Oh, I think I have a visual problem with that. Oh, okay. Okay, setup is always messy with me. I'm so sorry about that. One day I will know to handle my setup better, but this day is not today. So, okay, now that I'm done, I'm not done actually, but done with that. So now I will probably publish this episode of The World After tonight, and in the meantime we are going to go on some has-been hotel content, but before that I want you to thank as much as you can Noah, who just gave us money again. So we're still in that tier of above $50 and under $100. The simple reason is that YouTube didn't count the super thanks money yet, but it does exist. So yeah, thank you so much, Noah, to do for giving 50 more euros to the cause of continuing to love Arcane as much as we all do, despite the time flowing again, and LOL content being, well, less about down. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So really, let's be grateful. So What can I do about the music? Can anyone do something, propose something? I think I'm alone for now. Am I alone today? Yeah, so I will put on some music. What kind of music can I do? Okay, let's put on some music. Got some really good ones. Lost them. Sorry. Frustrated with myself. Okay, so objective is to do some alone in the dark animation, and I won't make you hear any of it. Let's go. So, if you don't know, I've been working on this. I think it's nice. I have two projects. I have Requiem for Molly, and I have Scared of the Dark for the Has-Been main cast. So let's go find that. Has been a film. Oh, maybe I should give you a bit of an update about the fact that I gave my test for Plan 3, the YouTube channel. So yeah, Plan 3 is actually has put up a test for storyboarding, so I contemplated participating for the background, and I knew I wouldn't be up to actually do a good job with the background, so I gave up on that, but I still applied for a freelance storyboard position. So yep, I tried to do that. Maybe I can show you some stuff just after I'm done with opening the stuff. Because I wanted to focus on Vagenshali. Okay. Hi, who is it? Who's there? Please manifest. Nice to meet you if we don't know each other, and if we know each other, welcome back. Okay, so I can show you a bit of Scared of the Dark, I think. No, it's of Requiem, forgive me. This is what I'm doing for Requiem for Molly Angel Sisters in Has Been. I got a lot of images, but I think I got them all. And actually, if I have to talk to you guys, maybe I should focus on this one. It would be simpler. But I don't know which one you're more interested into. So this is from Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen. And Scared of the Dark is actually full-blown animation, actually. And not just an animatic. And I have to do the baggy one. So yeah, I think I would like to focus on this. I got a world cycle. I have to finish someday. Only today. Also, if someone at some point wants me to draw something, please manifest. Oh, icon! What do I think needs to be done? One is easier than the other, I would say, because doing full-blown animation for Scared of the Dark is kind of daunting, actually. I'm a bit afraid to tackle that because it's a really big one. But I think it's the one that it would be need. I'm a bit indecisive. Animation or... You know what? I can. Let's talk for real. I just finished the work for Plan 3 and I actually had a lot of fun, so I think maybe I still have some fuel in me to finish that, but just so you know, you and other people, this is the work I've done for my plans to Plan 3. And actually when I worked on that, I fully committed to only work with really simple blush, with a really simple brush that is kind of reminding me of what I use in real life. My it's not a ball pen, but yeah, and I still feel in the mood to do that work right now, so maybe I will try to finish Molly's Requiem. So we'll do that. Let's go with Molly's Requiem. So I can see you guys. I can see you in the chat. I try to add you. Okay, guys. Just so you know, to me you're here. So, if you like any has-been hotel work, do not hesitate to manifest. Do not hesitate to donate to. If you like anything I do with that, but for now I have many donations thanks to you too, Icon. Thank you so much. To continue to, and then to go on with the stuff with the world after. I'm doing this every Monday morning Paris time, so yeah, next publication should be tonight after that. So let's go, let's advance on this. Okay. So, did you ever listen to the Evansons? I think yeah, if you ever listen to the Evansons, you might be familiar with what is it exactly that I'm trying to do. Okay, let's go. So, I always feel like I'm the only musical nerd in my field, but I might be wrong about that. You might be surprised. Maybe it would be to your liking. Main message is about, yeah, it's all around the lack of meaningful bonds with your peers in the social media era, but I think it would be a disservice to stop there when talking about the urban, and it's really about the kind of messy relationships that I like. So yeah. Maybe I should. Yeah, I used it one for once. If you have any question, any requirement, doodle ideas, I take them. I take doodle requests, especially from you, Icon. I think at this point you can ask me anything you want me to draw. I probably would do. And it's not PG-13 because, let's be honest, YouTube is not a free country, but yeah, one day, maybe it'll be alright. Streaming non-safe for work stuff, but right now it's not exactly possible on this platform. Can you hear the music? Yeah, because YouTube, I'm actually seriously asking myself if I shouldn't move to another platform. But I got all of you there. Not everyone is on the Discord, so it would be pretty damaging for me not to try to stick around a bit more. I think you know, Icon, that at some point I really slowed down my involvement on the channel because of the AI stuff. Because for me that was the line. But well, at least Google didn't announce more than they already announced. And at least they're honest, it's been like 20 years that they declared high, and to whoever would listen that If they could do it, they would do it. The only saving grace. Yeah, I was thinking about Nebula. Nebula would be maybe alright. I was thinking about that. Twitch, I'm not sure I would thrive there. It's asked for a level of consistency that right now I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable promising to be there like every day. But I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm doing something. Sound. Excuse me for a second. I'm so sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. My mother was back with, what was that? Crumpets? Like, Nutella, caramel, cookie dough, and croissants. All stuff in one thing. It's kind of indecent, but yeah. Okay, so what was it about? Yeah, a bit indecent, if you want my. But it was delicious. It was delicious, but it's a bit indecent if you want me to be honest. So dang. Okay. I hope that you won't be upset at me for using those musics. So I can the French bakery my mom works at starting everything fresh, so I am in the Oh, I'm so sorry for you. I'm really sorry that you don't have fresh crescents anymore. Yeah, that's a shame. Let's be honest, that's a shame. Yeah, not fresh croissants is like, yeah, I don't know, not good. Let's not do that. Let's just not. Let's make French. If you want to be a bakery, you have to do stuff every day. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules about that. Bakers make the great sacrifice of being awake at 4 in the morning cooking dough. So, yeah, no. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's messed up for more than just the not freshly baked goods stuff. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but messed up world. I, I think there are other things that were kind of an int. Yeah, I agree with you anyway. Okay, so what's up? Any interesting news that is worth sharing and being recorded in the World Wide Web Internet Archive? I'm not sure that me doodling is worth it, but let's pretend. New Game of Thrones show called Knight of the Seven Kingdom. Is it good? I have to believe you because I didn't even watch the Targaryen stuff. It should have been my jam, but so yeah. Does it? What's the focus? What's the uh, narrative focus on this one? Oh, you've never watched Game of Thrones? Okay. Game of Thrones was a beautiful mess. um, but yeah, I was upset at it for so many reasons. uh, and I actually used Game of Thrones in a lot of examples in narrative design and writing. I had with my students as an example of how to betray your audience, or rather, how to make them feel betrayed. say about that? I don't know if one day anyone would be interested in me. I think I've talked about it sometimes in the Discord. In the Discord channels, I actually talked about making educational content for narrative design, game design, and stuff like that. Okay, it's pretty small scale, focuses, nice and square. British humor in Game of Thrones. Okay, okay. Maybe you just convinced someone to give it a try, because oh gosh, British humor in a Game of Thrones setting would be okay. Maybe. Maybe this would be fun. Okay. This guy I don't have a design for. Really, I'm just trying to make him recognizable enough that people know what I'm talking about when I'm referencing him in all the frames. Icon you're not familiar with has been not at all, I believe. Is that right? Okay, so whatever I'm doing right now, you probably don't care at all. It's not considered spoiler because it's all stuff like stuff that we got from previous information about the Bible of the project back when it was just a pilot, so most of what I'm doing here is probably not canon anymore. So it's not a spoiler, it's probably not even true. But it's a version of the story that is quite popular in the fandom. Let's say it like that. thank you so much. Yeah, I'm almost done with the Corina and Renata one. It's just that I tried to time it, to time the sequence all afternoon, but I had a terrible tummy ache and I couldn't focus for my life, so I will finish tonight. Visually, it's not bad. I don't hate it. Writing wise, I think it's one of my weakest episodes yet. Because it's really an excuse to put people that I think should be in the same room, and that never happened to be in the same room, and I'm frustrated with it. So really, it just the most fanficky instance of my fanficking into but yeah, I really wanted to have those three girls in the same perimeter. But I'm glad I found the artwork. I should be able to find back who did what. Yeah, I agree with you. I really, really agree with you. I must admit, I right now my fan content is really around, has been, so um, it's really hard for me not to reference that. But there are, I came across a really really cute one. There is a set of characters in Aspinotel that never talk and are in the same room like twice in both of the seasons, and I'm really really frustrated that they don't talk more, because thematically it would be awesome. By contrast, because they're the creator of the show, of course, is um, by her own admission, she loves to put terrible people in the same room and see what happens, like popcorn. But yeah, when people, I think I found one artwork that made me think, oh yeah, why are they not talking more? They should be more talking more. Not talking, but they should be in the same room more often. really hope that they won't copyright this music. It's a very old recording. It should be past any kind of rights of holdings on any rights, because it's like something from the 20s. 1950, I think, this one. 1915, actually. So yeah, should not be a problem, but still. Okay. I try to stay for an hour more, I think. Just so I can maybe take it back to some work where I can actually listen to the music of what I'm working on. I wouldn't say new. Oh, the newest thing I watched was on Netflix. It was Vampire in the Garden. I think it was good, but maybe I'm a bit too old for it, I think. Because it's really nice. Best way I can describe it would be two privileged victims of the hedonistic vampire and the totalitarian human regime are being depressed, meet on a battlefield, and decide to tell my Louise this shit. And yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's Yuri goodness. doom Yuri goodness, but it's yeah. Um, but yeah, I think this is the newest thing. Otherwise, I'm still following freelance. The second season is just my taste, and it was the occasion to show it to one of my boyfriends. Show the first season, and he was really interested in that. So yeah, he liked it. So with one dude, we are watching together. We are watching the second season together, and with the other, we are actually making catch up from season 1. So yeah, it's really good. I really recommend it. Really, really. This is like one of the best thing you can offer to yourself is to watch Free Reign. Um, she is part of my favorite archetypes. White-haired, young-looking, really old soul. Yeah. And the writing is absolutely marvelous and delicate, and I would dream to write like that. I mean, come on. If I had, and I had the talents, um, I think it would have really been. I think Pretend Like We Can Touch would be really better if I had this kind of quality in my writing. And certainly, I would be able to apply whatever the heck I've been doing with Pretend Like We Can Touch. I would have been able to apply it to The World After way easier, more easily, if I had the technical skill to write like the author of Free Reign, actually. Yeah, you owe it to yourself. And I think yeah, I gotta do that too. and are and that will be good. Endor is starring characters I have a huge bias for. I think the Star Wars movie and the Star Wars universe have a really, really different kind of reach. And I even think that the story of Star Wars needs a complicated world to say something really simple. You know, it needs to have a complex world to say, yeah, even in a world where everything is messy, the universal answer to violence is not complicated. I think that's a thing, actually. If you. The Force is basically a huge metaphor for faith. Not necessarily a faith in a deity or, a faith in. Maybe not in human nature, actually, but it could be. But the faith that somehow, if you do the right thing, the universe got you back. And if you do the wrong thing, the universe gonna let you. But it wouldn't be such a powerful thing if it was just, just a concept you would introduce in a simple-minded world. So the Force and its message and its transcending nature, I would say, I really do think that it wouldn't be as powerful if Star Wars wasn't messy in the first place in its universe. I'm getting my computer. Do I have the energy to do a whole other hour? I actually don't know. Ooh, who there? Welcome! Welcome there. Who's listening to us? At the very least, I will end the event on there. Yeah. I ended the event on Discord, so that's... We can focus on here. I'm not sure I ever get this one done. I'll be happy if I do, but I'm not sure it's worth spending more time than just clarifying. Maybe I'll publish a preview. Maybe I'll release the first version and same as ever, if people want me to finish it, they'll probably say it, but right now I don't. Consider that this is the nicest thing I can do about this fandom. Oh, I have so much problem. So much trouble focusing. Okay, right. Let's see. Yes, I did. Oh, hi! Another person. Hello and welcome. How are you today? Who are you? Okay. Okay, I really have trouble focusing today. If anyone got a prompt for me to draw, I will draw because I am not focused on what I'm doing. Not focused at all. If you have questions, oh, like, yeah, I've been doing some doodles of. I didn't post that in the Discord actually. I've been doing some doodles for Ether Giants, and it's been pretty fun. So I'm trying to not feel guilty to draw them and have fun with them as characters, even if I'm not actually currently developing the game. I'm trying to continue to have fun with them as characters, and I'm trying to force myself to share them with you people. So maybe I will post it in the Discord actually. I'm stretching it because I start, how to say that, I start every project by doing some really quick small sketches. I'm doing thumbnails. Why can I show you that actually? I think I can show you that. Where is it? Oh, it's Nana. Where is it? Yeah, every time I'm actually trying to time my stuff, it actually looks something like this. So I'm giving myself, you know, a row of thumbnails where I can say, okay, I want this character to be in this position, and I'm trying to make it as small as possible so it's impossible for me to dive and try to render it and lose time rendering something that won't work with the flow I want to give to the animatics. So I start really, really small, and once I'm satisfied with the flow of the pictures, I actually copy each and every one of them to actually make it you know, yeah, make them follow one another in a great scale. So sometimes I have a really, really clear image in my mind. Sometimes I have to hash it out and change stuff. You can see that sometimes I even do it on paper. I do part of it on paper, so I have to scan it and actually scale it down. But on paper, it's really, really small thumbnails too. The line you see there, it's done with some 0.3, I think, 0.3, how do you say foot? What's the word for that? Color pencil? No, color pen. Brush pens. Yeah. Blacking pigment pens. Really, really small ones, and it's only this big and defined because my cell phone has actually ridiculously big quality photograph. Right here. I'll start really small just to have a general flow, and once I'm satisfied with what comes first, what comes next, I can try to draw it big again. You can actually see it perfectly well in the Plan 3 thing. So Plan 3, yeah, on this one you can actually see me trying to hash it out. And after that, I clean up. I take the small one and if I do it, you know, in a sensible way, my messy sketch that I scaled up is always behind this, and I use it as a guide to actually do my image with several layers inside. you can see in this that I'm not really as methodic. I don't have groups, I didn't name anything. And I actually don't try to put everything in a perspective because I'm only working with myself, so I'm not expecting anyone to work after me. So I actually don't mark up the perspective, but I should. It would make things easier even for me. Really beautiful for royalty-free music. Usually melodies are a big blend with those, but I don't hate this one. And we're back in the loop. All right, camera movements. You know what? I'll tackle you later. And I'll tackle you later too, because I actually need to do a re-illustration for both of them. Okay. We are practicing consistency. Okay, I think I'm done for today. Any last requests? I don't know how many of us there. Yeah, if someone got a request for a quick doodle, I can do a quick doodle. No doodles. No doodles required. Let's do a doodle anyway. What can we doodle? Let's doodle the water. I know. Genius of good car design. Okay. I'm so tired right now that the white seems iridescent to me right now. Okay. I will leave it at that for now. So, thank you very much for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed your time in here. I'm trying to publish the 2-hour video tonight. If it's not tonight, it will come quickly anyway. Thank you again, Icon, for supporting the project. Thank you to Noah. Thank you to everyone who shows up and says hi. And I hope everyone, if you don't have a good day, I hope you can have a better day tomorrow. And I wish you to remain sane in those time of, I don't know, ideological warfare. And not only ideological, just plain warfare. Thank you very much. See you later. If if you want to go on the Discord, please do not hesitate to ask for a link or see in my community posts. Have a nice day. Bye.